first or second in the Huxley Stakes. So just under a minute to the off, runners circling at the start here. That's Mujtabar in shot. Progressive, wasn't he? Took apart a competitive looking handicap at Newbury in the autumn. Now starts out in group company. And with a minute or so to the off time, the first of the runners are about to head into the stalls at the top of the straight, just over a circuit to cover. For race 3, the IRE incentive, it pays to buy Irish Huxley Stakes. 5 to 6 late on Point Lonsdale. Mujtabar 7 to 2. 5's Fox's Tails. Poker Face easy to back, isn't he? 7 to 1 out to 9 to 1. Twinces Lafayette 22 to 1. Notably easy to back. Royal Champion drifting out from the 14 to 1 mark. So the first of the runners heading into the stalls, and we now have 2 of them in. Next up is Point Lonsdale. So loading up fairly quickly here, the half dozen. We're probably not far away from a start. Royal Champion Yellow Silks goes in. Poker Face goes into stall 2. Mujtabar is going to be the last. We're almost ready. He moves in now. Ready. Set. They're off. Half a dozen of them break from the stalls at the top of the straight for the IRE incentive. It pays to buy Irish Huxley Stakes, the nose-bounded Fox's Tails, Poker Face, the red cap, and out wide the white-faced Point Lonsdale joust for the early lead. Mujtabar in the blue and white striped cap drops into dispute fourth with Royal Champion now just easing past him, Yellow Jacket, and Lafayette at the back of the field as they slide under the judge and head into the first turn. They've gone off at a decent early clip here. Poker Face and Jamie Spencer against the row with a very slender advantage to Ryan Moore and Point Lonsdale sitting close up. A length and a half then to Royal Champion, Yellow Jacket for Jack Mitchell, the shadow to the nose-bounded Fox's Tails under Oisin Murphy. Double chasing Jim Crowley's got Mujtabar settled back last but one, the blue and white silks, and Lafayette under Colin Keane is last of all as they pass the 6 marker and head across the far side. Poker Face dictating, 3 parts of a length ahead of Point Lonsdale. And then Fox's Tails to Royal Champion Mujtabar, and Lafayette continues to look on as they move through halfway in this Group 2 contest. First run in 1999. And Poker Face making an early bid to try and make all here. And Moore is just having to hustle along on Point Lonsdale in second, just to keep him interested and up to the quarters of Poker Face. He's not doing it quite as easily as one or two of his rivals at the moment, but he is responding at present to Moore's urgings. Fox's Tails, the noseband being asked for more. Royal Champion is next as they flash past the 3. And then Mujtabar striped cap last but one, and still Lafayette at the rail and being ridden, and they swing back towards home. Poker Face cornering well. But despite being pushed along, Point Lonsdale is bang there on his outside and now comes to stare his rival in the eye. Royal Champion Yellow Jacket next into the straight. Then Mujtabar away to the left. On down to the last furlong, and Point Lonsdale has forced through to take a narrow lead from Poker Face. Mujtabar in the blue and white is running on. Lafayette is burrowing through up the inner. Point Lonsdale down the centre. Mujtabar fairly flying up the inside. There'll be flared nostrils either way. Point Lonsdale and Mujtabar in a thriller to the Huxley Stakes. Lafayette next, and then Poker Face.
The Persuader, Betty Ballou to the near side, just about landed in front. Betty Ballou's taken it on as they go down towards the final fence. Eclair de Guy under strong pressure. Behind that one trying to run on Who's in the Box, and then Animal at the last. Betty Ballou's over in front. Eclair de Guy staggered over in second. Who's in the Box is next, then Animal, but on the run inside the final furlong. Betty Ballou's away and gone. Scorching up towards the line. Betty Ballou will win. The trainer Tim Easterby and son jockey William Easterby. Eclair de Guy will get second from Who's in the Box, and Animal back in fourth.
But is now just about drawn alongside. These three have gone on from the rest. Second last, nearest to it, Pazvolsky has come through, just about taken up to Scypian in second. Look, Chameleon is tired in third, followed by Fernhill in fourth. There's one more fence left to jump, and it's Pazvolsky who leads. Scypian, though, is battling back for Stan Shepherd the far side. Down towards the final fence they come. Pazvolsky just to Scypian on the far side. Pazvolsky, a terrific leap, leads by half a length. To Scypian, who's brave in second, but racing up towards the line, it's Pazvolsky. To Scypian, who's battling back up towards the line, though. It's going to go to Pazvolsky. A beautiful ride from Brian E. Frost to in second place Scypian.
Two of them break away, approaching the second last. Still Frenchy Delage, the gutsy grey, but Jeffrey's Cross is now right at his quarters. On Card, meanwhile, has pulled up. Neon Moon has pulled up, and Jeffrey's Cross now moves through to Frenchy Delage as they approach the 19th and final fence. Jeffrey's Cross powering on, jumped it well, landed 4 lengths ahead. Frenchy Delage has run an honourable race, but he's got nothing more to offer, and it's Jeffrey's Cross staying on strongly on the run to the line. And it's more big race success for Harry and Dan Skelton. Jeffrey's Cross runs out a comfortable winner.
Two fences to go. Eclair de Guy has gone for the Persuader. Betty Ballou to the near side, just about landed in front. Betty Ballou's taken it on as they go down towards the final fence. Eclair de Guy under strong pressure. Behind that one trying to run on Who's in the Box, and then Animal at the last. Betty Ballou's over in front. Eclair de Guy staggered over in second. Who's in the Box is next, then Animal, but on the run inside the final furlong. Betty Ballou's away and gone. Scorching up towards the line. Betty Ballou will win. The trainer Tim Easterby and son jockey William Easterby. Eclair de Guy will get second from Who's in the Box, and Animal back in fourth.
But is now just about drawn alongside. These three have gone on from the rest. Second last, nearest to it, Pazvolsky has come through, just about taken up to Scypian in second. Look, Chameleon is tired in third, followed by Fernhill in fourth. There's one more fence.